Um, what's good, everyone? This is Marcus the Fingaz. I'm a music producer, composer, focusing on sync licensing. I also do trailer music. Music composer, producer. I also put together panels for conferences. I have South by Southwest coming up literally in a couple days. I have this panel going down a couple days after the time of this recording or this live. And I wanted to share something that one of my business partners actually posted recently. And I want to share this as it relates to having faith, but also these opportunities, like having the faith that they will lead to something greater. Before we get into that, check out the links in the description. This podcast is sponsored by the great team over at STS. They do provide great sounds for us to use. And my thoughts may not reflect the thoughts of them, but they provide some great sounds. So check out the links in the description for resources that I have, resources that I provide, and resources that I use for music production, for music business, and things like that. All right, I'm gonna play this clip. Brianna Shelko, who is a business partner that I work with. We've done custom music for a lot of brands. We're doing a songwriting camp called Sync Spotlight in a couple of weeks. Check out Sync Spotlight. If you go to Eventbrite, I think I have, let's see if I get this going. I'm gonna play that in a little bit. Sync Spotlight will be in Atlanta, April 5th. There will be a songwriting camp on April 4th. So definitely check out Sync Spotlight. You can get tickets. The camp is the best experience. It's $450 for the camp. The camp will be at a studio. You'll be writing songs to briefs provided by music supervisors at the camp. So that's going to be dope. So definitely check out the Sync Spotlight conference in April. I'll talk more about that in the coming weeks, but I want to share this today. I'm going to play this clip. I'm going to play it fast. So if you want to hear it slow, play it back slow, but you could follow Jasmine's World or Jasmine's. I don't know how to say that. I don't follow her. But Brianna posted this and it resonated with me. So I'm going to share this and then share some thoughts. And then I got to get out of here and get some family some food. But let me play this clip for you really quick. Here we go. Let me get the audio going.
Idea, he's not looking at your bank balance. He's looking at your belief. The same God who gave you the vision will send the clients, the resources, and the opportunities. Your job isn't to question how, it's to trust who sent you. God doesn't plant ideas without provision. If he put it in your heart, he's already made a way. Your job isn't to overthink it, it's to start. And I know starting can feel scary when you don't have all the answers, but faith moves faster than money. The resources don't show up first, the decision does. You're not meant to do this alone. The right people, the right opportunities, they are already on their way to you, but they can't meet you where you haven't moved. So if you've been waiting for the money, the sign, or the right time, this is it. Move in faith and watch how God handles the rest.
So when she posted that, it really resonated with me because all of these conferences and panels that I'm doing, a lot of it is not paid, and even if it is paid, the expense for me is actually a lot more than sometimes what I'm getting compensated. A lot of these events I'm doing are definitely on faith. Of course, flights, hotel, food, Uber for a week or a couple days, that all adds up. I don't have any sponsors right now. I don't have any like vendors or anything, any brands backing me. So this is all out of pocket, but I believe that there's a greater vision. Some of these conferences and panels I've done have led to great opportunities to compose custom music for brands or to link up with sync agents and music supervisors. Of course, I'm putting them on stages, which helps. But yeah, a lot of it is just walking out on faith. So when that clip, and again, her name is Jasmine with two eyes there, jasmines.world, follow her, find that clip. But when she mentions things like God will, the way I interpreted it is God will not give us a vision without provision. So he may, she said it differently. She said that when he gives you a vision, he's not looking at your bank account, but he won't give us a vision without provision. So when he gave me the vision to have that epic panel of 8 African-American men on stage talking about sync back in 2023, I think it was, for NAMM. Well, actually, he gave me the vision in 2022, and I put and executed on the vision 2023 for NAMM, and that led to doing 3 panels last year for NAMM, and then another panel this year that led to also doing South by Southwest, because in one of the panels that I had last year for NAMM, the main programmer for South by Southwest was there, and as of a couple months ago, I didn't have a panel, and they had a cancellation, and they're like, "Can you put a panel together?" And I'm like, "Yes, I can put a panel together overnight." And so here we are. And that's just one of many, doing music for Little John. That came out of me just posting trailerization of a Usher song and tagging him in it. I posted it several times. He didn't see it the first time I posted. He almost saw it like a year later. So these things happen. So my commitment to traveling to these cities, to doing these workshops, to doing these conferences is definitely propelled by faith over the financial constraints. A lot of time, literally today, my wife was just like, she just booked the hotel for South by Southwest. I didn't know where I was sleeping when I get there. And she was like, you need a place to stay, don't you? And I was saying, I'll figure it out, because I believe I can get to the city. I'll have friends there. I'll find friends there. People we can share Airbnb. I can sleep on a cot or a hotel. When I went to AES, a really, really, really good friend in the music industry let me sleep on the couch at his Airbnb. So yeah, I believe in having faith, but if God is giving me the vision, he'll give me the resources I need to execute on that vision, even if it is, years from now, or he'll make me realize down the line, oh, this is why you did that thing. So it's helped me on my journey with teaching youth. I'm not, I don't. This isn't a religious podcast, but I grew up playing in the church. For those who don't know, I'm a Hammond organ artist. I played in the church for almost 30 years up until the pandemic. When the pandemic hit, church went virtual, and then I started getting into sync licensing and trailer music. I'm talking really fast because I'm trying to get this done in a couple minutes before I got to go get the family some food. But this has led to those collaborations and those partnerships, and led to going to London to find more partnerships. And at the end of this month, it's led to going to Austin. It's led to me going to LA for different conferences and events and custom music for brands. It's led to Miami, New York, Canada, all these different places that I've traveled to. Like I said, it's been so far. The divisions and God has been bringing and leading to the provisions, which might be, years from now. Another way to think about it is having faith over finances. Now, I won't say just start putting money into random things. But if there is a way where you can pray about the decision, if you really believe it's going to lead to something, emphasize on that faith. Because it could come with financial challenges. You might not see it up front, but then down the line, you're like, oh, that's where this led to. That led to this. So I guess a good way to say it is, it's in the Bible. Walking by faith and not by sight is what I have been doing and what I will continue to do, because I don't know where these opportunities will lead, but I've seen God open these doors. I have music literally right now opening up world tours. Little John was in London, Dubai. Where is he at? Let me look up Little John Instagram. London, Dubai, Paris. He was doing the tour with Pitbull. I think he's touring with someone else right now. So all these, my music is opening up the tour here. It's opened up. I don't know if it opened up the Oscars, but it's opening up these shows that he's going on tour with and his DJ set. So really great to be connecting with him and his team. And working on stuff for that Sync Spotlight. But these opportunities have come from just me sharing the journey, having faith that if I post it, I don't believe it's going to lead to any musical opportunities, but just sharing the journey and not knowing and being willing and ready for the doors to be opened or the opportunities to come, and taking advantage of them as schedule and life allows. So my plan is eventually to get to music full time. I have no idea how I'm going to get there, but I'm walking out on faith. I'm not going to quit the day job. I do work full time for those who don't know, but I'm not going to just quit that. But I believe that there's a future opportunity coming my way that will lead to that goal if I continue to walk by that faith and not by sight. So the faith has allowed me to literally get into new arenas and opportunities. So let me see. Did I miss anything on my notes? Trust your vision, of course, with the assurance. You don't have to be religious or believe in any of that, but just trust that that faith can carry you a lot faster and further than funds ever can. Definitely check out the links in the description. Follow my Facebook group. I have a Facebook group called Syncrets To Success, which is the name of a lot of my panels. I have the panel coming up on Tuesday at South by Southwest. If you know anyone going, tell them to register, tell them to pull up 10 a.m. Central Time. This will be at the Austin Convention Center in room 17AB. I just got the footage from my NAM panel for this year, so I'll have that up hopefully this week so that people can check that out. And yeah, just remember, faith moves faster than fun. Shout out to Brianna Shelko for sharing that clip. Be sure to follow. Maybe I should.
When God gives you a business idea, he's not
following her too. Jasmine's World. That was a really great clip, and it led to me following her. So yeah, I think that is about it for this episode. Finished right on time. I got to go get the family some food. But yeah, be sure to continue to walk by faith, not by sight. Believe that faith can carry you a lot further than funds. Believe that if you are provided the vision, if you believe in God, if God gives you the vision, then he will give you the provision that you need to execute on that vision. That's all I got. South by Southwest is going to be great. Advertising week is going to be great. Sync Spotlight is going to be great. Yeah, so a lot of things coming up. Thanking God for the opportunities. Thanking you for the support. Stay tuned for more episodes. I actually got to do an unboxing video because I got a cover for this keyboard in the mail, and I also got a sync book on sync licensing. So I'm going to talk about that. I'll probably go live later today after I get the food. So thank you for tuning in. Be safe and be well, everyone. All right. Peace.